Translatory motion. A body is said to be in a linear or translatory motion if it moves in a line in such a way that its every part moves through the same distance in same interval of time. There are different types of translatory motion, but translatory motion, the motion in which all points of a moving body moves in uniform along the straight line, is called the translatory motion. So here some examples of a translatory motion. Okay, types of translatory motion. There are two types of translatory motion. First one is a rectilinear motion and the second one is a curvilinear motion. So first of all we'll discuss translatory first one, rectilinear motion. Okay, if a body moves along a straight line, its motion is called rectilinear motion. Means when a body moves in a straight line, we'll say body is moving in a rectilinear motion. Okay, like movement of the bicycle, car in a straight line, or the battalion moving in a parade, apple falling from the tree, all are the examples of rectilinear motion. Okay. Curvilinear motion. An object is said to be a curvilinear motion if it moves along a curve or circular path. Some examples of curvilinear motion are the motion of the train along a curved track and the motion of discus. Okay, motion of a car on a curved path or motion of discus, all are the example of curvilinear motion. Basically the object moves on curved path, then we can say it is a curvilinear motion, and here the objects are moving in a straight line, so we can say this is a rectilinear motion. So this is all about rectilinear and curvilinear. Is said to be in a circular motion if it moves around a fixed point in a circular path. Okay, it is a special type of curvilinear motion in which the distance of the moving object from a fixed point remains constant and does not change. Some examples of a circular motion are child sitting on a merry-go-round. Okay, so these are the examples of circular motion. In other word, we can say an object is said to be in a circular motion when it moves around a fixed point and about a fixed axis. So this is the fixed axis for this object, and here this is the fixed axis for this object. So when an object is said to be in a circular motion when it is moves around a fixed point called fixed axis. So this is all about circular motion. Rotatory motion. If a body moves about a fixed axis without changing the radius of its motion is called rotatory motion. If a body moves about a fixed axis without changing the radius of its motion is called rotatory motion. Some examples are movement of the blades of fan and windmill. Okay, examples of the rotatory motion, windmill and movement of the fan, these all are the examples of the rotatory motion. Okay, spinning of top, it is also an example of rotatory motion. Okay, so here we can see windmill and rotatory motion when a body undergoes translatory motion in such a way that its parts cover different distance in a given time, it is said a rotatory motion. So this is the difference in translatory and rotatory motion. Okay, in this case different parts of the rotating body moves through the different distance during the same time of interval. Okay, so by this we can explain rotatory. Oscillatory motion. Oscillatory motion can be best explained with the help of the motion of pendulum of a wall clock. Okay, by the help of pendulum of a wall clock. Here the pendulum as a whole moves back and forth about its mean position. So these back and forth motion can be explained by oscillatory motion. Okay, so when a body as a whole moves back and forth or to and fro about its mean position, back and forth about its mean position, described as a oscillatory motion. Here we can also see example of oscillatory motion. This is the mean position and the body moves to and fro or back and forth. So these are the examples of oscillatory motion. This pendulum once go this side and then this side, and this is the mean position. So finally we can say when a body moves to and fro about its fixed point, it is said to be a oscillatory motion. Vibratory motion. Vibratory motion is a type of oscillatory motion. A body is said to be exhibit vibratory motion if a part of the object or body moves back and forth about its mean position, back and forth about its mean position. Okay, the movement of the string in musical instruments like guitar or sitar is an example of vibratory motion, as only a part of this instrument moves to and fro and not the whole instrument. Fast to and fro motion of an object is called vibration. In human body, it is due to the vibration of the vocal cord that produces sound and enables us to speak. Okay. Other examples are the movement of the surface of the drum and tabla when played. Periodic motion. In both oscillatory and vibratory motion, the motions of the bodies are repetitive and the time taken to complete a single oscillation or vibration remains the same. When a body repeats its motion after a fixed interval of time, when a body repeats its motion after a fixed time interval, its motion is called periodic motion. For example, the motion of the earth around the sun is a periodic, as the earth takes 365 1/4 days to complete one revolution, so it is a example of a periodic motion. Or motion of moon around earth is also an example of periodic motion. The motion of the earth around its own axis, the motion of the earth around its own axis is also example of a periodic motion. Okay, because it takes 24 hours to complete this motion. So these are the basic examples of periodic motion. So in short, we can say when the same motion repeats itself after an equal interval of time, we call it periodic motion. Here you can say a simple clock. Okay, the movement of the hands of clock is also a periodic motion. The movement of these hands is also example of a periodic motion. Each hand have some fixed interval of time to complete one revolution. So we can say these are the examples of periodic motion. When the same motion repeats itself after an equal interval of time, we can call it periodic motion. Earth around sun, earth around its own axis, and moon around earth, all are the examples of periodic. Next is non-periodic motions. If a body does not repeat its motion after a regular interval of time, its motion is called non-periodic motion. Okay, a car is moving on a busy road is an example of a non-periodic motion. Okay, when a car is moving on a busy road, it is an example of non-periodic motion because it moves on road according to traffic. Maybe here the speed is different, time is different, here speed and time is different, so we can say this is the example of non-periodic motion. The beating of heart is an example of non-periodic motion. Your heartbeat are different when you are running, walking and playing. In all the cases your heartbeat is different. So these are the examples of non-periodic motion. First example is related to a car moving on a road, and second related to our daily life. The beating of heart is an example of non-periodic motion. Okay, in different cases, when you are playing or walking on the road, running on the road, your heartbeat rate will be different. So these are the examples of non-periodic motion. Multiple motion. If a body exhibits more than one motion at the same time, then such a motion is called multiple motion. Some examples of multiple motions are motion of the earth, drawing water from the well, a vehicle moving on a straight road, motion of a drill. So one by one we shall try to understand this. So here we can also see multiple motion when an object possesses two or more types of motion at the same time, then such a motion called multiple motion. Here one small example is when a spin bowler delivers a ball, it has a motion of spin, means rotary motion, while the ball moves towards the batsman, translatory. So at the same time ball has two, rotary as well as translatory motion. Another example is earth is rotating on its own axis as well as revolves around the sun. Second, drawing water from the well. In a well, the pulley on which the rope runs exhibit circular motion and the bucket shows linear motion. The pulley shows here rotary motion and this rope shows translatory motion. So at the same time it has rotary and translatory motion. Okay, third example is a vehicle is moving on the road. Okay, third one, the vehicle moves in a linear and the wheel rotates in a circular motion. When a vehicle is moving on a road, so the wheel is moving showing rotary motion and the vehicle is moving in a translatory way. So at the same time it shows rotation as well as translation. And the last and very famous example is motion of a drill. Motion of a drill. You can explain a drill which is used to make a hole in a wood exhibits two type of motion at the same time. Okay, rotary as well as translatory. So when you will see the drill is showing the rotary motion, it is moving inside the box and it insert in the wood or involved in a translatory way. Okay, during drilling it is being rotated and at the same time it is also getting pushed towards into the wood or wall. So we can say drill shows multiple motion at a same time. So these are the examples of multiple motion. Random motion, when the body moves such that it has no fixed path. When a body moves such as that it has no fixed path and the motion changes suddenly from one type to another, it is said to be exhibit random motion. Some examples like butterfly or butterflies are flying in garden or somewhere, flying of kite and the players playing with the ball. These all are the examples of random motion. In other words, we can say irregular motion of a body in which the direction is not fixed called random motion. Irregular motion of body in which the direction is not fixed called random motion, like butterfly flying in the garden or in the sky and the player playing with the balls. These all are the examples of random motion. Okay.